Hello friends, I am Deepak Kokande. I am going to cover the topic of M2 of gamma function. Gamma function. So we'll start with the definition of gamma function. A special type of integration. We call that integration as a gamma function, and that integration gamma function is denoted as a gamma n, and it is given as gamma n is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus x raised to n minus 1 dx. There are few properties are there of this gamma function. One by one we'll understand that. So first property we have gamma 1 is equal to 1. Now we'll see the proof of this, how it comes. We have the definition of gamma. So gamma n is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus x raised to n minus 1 dx. We will put n is equal to 1 here in both the sides, here 1 and here 1. So gamma 1 is equal to 0 to infinity e raised to minus x raised to 1 minus 1 dx. X raised to 0 is 1 only, x raised to 0 is 1. So gamma 1 is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus x dx, and integration of e raised to minus x is e raised to minus x upon minus 1 from 0 to infinity, upper minus lower. So gamma 1 is equal to e raised to minus infinity minus times minus e raised to minus 0. So e raised to minus infinity becomes 0 and e raised to 0 is 1. So this is equal to 0 minus 1, and this whole quantity is minus times. So gamma 1 is equal to 1. Now we will understand second property of gamma function, that is reduction formula for gamma function. What is that? Gamma n is equal to n minus 1 times gamma n minus 1, and this gamma n is equal to n minus 1 factorial when this n is a integer and this n is any number. Now we'll see the proof of this property. Again, definition of gamma n is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus x raised to n minus 1 dx. By parts rule, LIATE. So second function is e to the power minus x, first function is x raised to n minus 1. So gamma n is equal to x raised to n minus 1 as it is integration e raised to minus x upon minus 1 from 0 to infinity minus integration 0 to infinity. Now derivative of x raised to n minus 1, it become n minus 1 x raised to n minus 2 and times integration of e raised to minus x upon minus 1 dx. Fine. Now here we are putting here upper limit and then lower limit. Upper limit, so upper limit e to the power minus infinity becomes 0, but this x raised to n minus 1 is infinity, as that e to the power minus infinity goes to 0 more faster than this x raised to n minus 1 to infinity, hence the product will be equal to 0. Fine. Minus, now lower limit, x raised to x, instead of x we are replacing lower limit, so 0 raised to n minus 1 becomes 0 into something is 0 minus n minus 1 as it is integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus x raised to n minus 2, and this minus become plus dx. And this is the definition of gamma n minus 1 only. So this n minus 1 and this integral is gamma n minus 1, hence gamma n is equal to n minus 1 gamma n minus 1. Fine. Third property we have gamma 0 is equal to infinity we will see the proof of this. For that we will apply the reduction formula gamma function. So here we already have gamma n is equal to n minus 1, gamma n minus 1. From this we can write gamma n minus 1 is equal to n minus 1 upon gamma n. So we are putting here n is equal to 1 on both the sides. So it become this become we are finding the value of gamma n minus 1 is equal to gamma n upon n minus 1. Put n is equal to 1 in that equation. We write it as a 1 minus 1 is equal to gamma 1 upon 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Gamma 1 is 1 upon 0. 1 upon 0 is infinity. Hence value of gamma 0 is infinity only. Now there are few results are there for this gamma function. So some additional results. First result we have gamma 1 by 2 is equal to root of pi. Second result, that is integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus kx x raised to n minus 1 dx. This is exactly equal to gamma n upon k raised to n only. Fine. Third result we have gamma 1 minus p is equal to pi upon sine p pi, where this p lies between 0 to 1 only. Fine. This theory result we have. Now we will solve some problems on the basis of this definition of gamma function. So type 1 problem we have problems based on definition of gamma function. First problem we have, evaluate integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus 2x square x raised to 7x dx. Very basic problem we have. Now I will consider I is equal to that integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus 2x square x raised to 7 dx. So as we have to apply the definition of gamma function, we require e to the power minus x only, but here we have 2 times x square. So I will adjust this term. I'll put x square is equal to some t, or 2x square is equal to t. From this we can write the value of x as root t upon root 2, and differentiating both the sides we write dx is equal to 1 upon root 2 1 upon 2 root t dt. That is dx is equal to 1 upon 2 root 2 t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt. Now limit of the integration become, this is x and corresponding t when x is a 0 and when x is equal to infinity. I put x is equal to 0, t become 0 here. When I put x is equal to infinity here, 2 into infinity square will become infinity only. So limit does not changes. Rewriting that integration, so I is equal to integration from 0 to infinity. I already replaced that 2x square by t, so it become e raised to minus t x raised to 7, replacing this x by quantity root t upon root 2. So root t upon root 2 to the power 7, and dx is replaced by this whole quantity, that is 1 upon 2 root 2 t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt. Now simplifying this whole term, we write it as this root 2 raised to 7, 2 into root 2, these are all constant quantities we are taking outside, so it become 1 upon 2 root 2 to the power 7 integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus t is there. This root 2 root t to the power 7 become t raised to 7 by 2, and this t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt. Simplifying this again, this is again 1 upon 2 into root 2 into this quantity, it become 2 raised to 1 by 2 plus 7 by 2. Laws of indices, integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus t, again laws of indices, t to the power 7 by 2 minus 1 by 2 dt. Simplifying again further, 1 by 2 plus 7 by 2 is 8 by 2 is 2 raised to 4. So 1 upon 2 raised to 4 integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus t, and this is 7 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is t to the power 6 by 2, that is 3 only dt. So by definition of gamma function, that is gamma n is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus x raised to n minus 1 dx. We are comparing n minus 1 is equal to 3, so n minus 1 is equal to 3. This implies that n is equal to 4 only. Now this, by applying definition of gamma function, we write it as a 2 into 2 raised to 4 2 raised to 5, that is 1 upon 32 only, and this is gamma 4. Gamma 4 is nothing but 3 factorial upon 32, and this become 6 upon 32. Further simplifying it, we write I is equal to 3 upon 16 only. Thank you.